You guys got started into the vacation rental world back in 2017. So quite a bit before a lot of people got introduced to it, which was post COVID. And so take me through that process, and I love the life by design. I always say build that life you don't want to take a vacation from, which is kind of
Right.
the same type of concept, right? It's like, hey, listen, let's be very intentional about what we're setting up. What got you interested back then? I know I was in that game back then, before that actually, but I that 2015 to like 18, 19 was kind of really when it really started gaining popularity. So for you guys being the first acquisition back in 2017, what got you guys interested in short-term rentals back then before it was super
Yeah.
uber like popular?
Well, we were already in long-term rentals, so we were doing the rental thing.
Hmm.
We actually, our first house together as a married couple was a duplex, and we lived in a tiny unit upstairs, and then had a unit that we rented out to a family downstairs. And we had another property. So we were already doing that. But one summer, 2017,
Hmm.
we took a vacation, a family vacation out west. And it was kind of one of those first family vacations that feel like a family vacation because our kids were just creeping out of the toddler stage. We have
Yeah.
three daughters that were born in 3 years. So we were boom, boom,
So you were
boom.
busy. Yeah.
We were busy, but we went out west. And we landed in a little town in Wyoming called Alpine, Wyoming. And we had some family friends that lived there. So we went to visit them and see the area. And Ned fell in love. There was a
Yeah.
runway, there were views of the mountains. You could drive to Yellowstone National Park and Teton National Park. So we just really fell in love with the area. So he immediately got a hold of a realtor, and we went through, I think, three houses and picked our favorite.
Yeah.
Prices were really good back then. They've gone up a lot in the area, which is incredible to see the home value. We've done really well on that house. Um, and he said, let's buy this house as a second home, but let's short-term rental it.
Yeah.
And I was still in, young mommy phase, very
Yeah.
busy with young kids. And I said to him, that's fine. But when we come vacation to this house, I want the cleaning lady to show up for us,
Right.
just like the cleaning lady shows up for our guests. And that was a done deal.
Yeah. That was all you had. As long as he agreed to that, it was okay to buy it, right?
I just was like, I can't clean up as we try to depart and
Yeah.
get something ready for someone else to come in. So
Yeah.
anyway, that was our compromise on that, and it did really well. And I've shared with you before, we really do our own interior design.
Yeah.
Ned is the numbers person on our team. I'm more the design person
Yeah.
on our team. So we purchased all the stuff we wanted to be able to outfit that house and really get it themed up with bison and elk. You can see the bison
Yeah.
behind me if
Yeah.
you're watching on the video format. Fell in love with the area and the wildlife. So we wanted to really show that off as part of the vacation rental. This is pre-Vodyssey, by the way. So we've
Yeah.
learned a lot through Vodyssey and
Yeah.
improved that stuff. But this was our first go around. Purchased everything in Wisconsin and then drove it all
Mhm.
with three kids in tow across the country to set it up. So it was exhausting, but by the time we had it set up and we were ready to host people, we said, this was so much fun. I could imagine doing this in Florida. And instead of bison and elk, we'd be talking palm trees and flamingos.
Yeah.
And that is how our company, Cowboys and Mermaids Vacation Rentals, came to be.
I love it.